We live?
Yeah, we're here.
Back
Yo,
episode
so it's
6?
so today is what, Wednesday? Oh, okay. So we're 8 days away from the first kickoff of the NFL season.
Yep.
The two of us have already done. We have our draft this Sunday in 1, 2, 3, 4 days, right?
Yeah, 4 days.
4 days,
time.
Sunday. This podcast we will be switching over, to be live from our draft on Sunday.
Yeah.
You will see that in this episode, us at the draft.
Later in the
But I mean, earlier this past weekend, I had a draft in my own league that I have with like a bunch of my other family members, like uncle, cousins, and people that they know. It's a 12-man league. You had a draft in
Monday. Yep.
The 10-man league.
10-man league.
10-man
PPR.
league. Couple dudes. What's it called?
Bills Mafia
Junior.
Shout out. We've been doing that for I think since my senior year of high school.
I think I was in the first season.
Yeah, I won that year. It was a 12-man, and I think we did two.
We drafted at Evan and Mike's house, right?
Yes.
I remember that.
I picked up Odell that year on the free agent wire.
Yo, get me back in there. I want to fucking.
I honestly, dude,
I want to ruffle some feathers in that.
Honestly,
league, boys.
I tell them to keep you out.
Really?
They ask me, I'm like, yo, don't add him. I don't want him.
Yo, boys, Bills Mafia Junior, get me back in there. Fucking miss
we
you
could
guys.
do a collab.
Shout out to you guys.
The Chatham Village and Bills Mafia collab. You know, have them on the pod.
Yeah, talk about their teams and shit.
Yeah, we can do it all.
But hey, if you guys are looking for
a consistent member,
adding some more guys next year. I mean, I'd love to see Zach in that fucking
speedo,
thong.
in that thong
in that
again.
speedo. So explain that. Yeah.
Yeah, in our league, in the Bills Mafia Junior league, we do have a punishment for the loser, kind of like the Sacco. If you watch the league, the show, The League, it's actually you would like it. It's pretty funny. That's an old show.
Yeah,
dude.
I mean, that show is. They would talk about Adrian Peterson being the first overall pick and shit.
One of the first, they're like, I want Adrian Peterson first overall. It's like, but so our resident Sacco, I think of the year, was Zach Burgess, and he did this last year too, and had to do it in a dress.
Wait, he came last place twice.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, I mean, we'll get to all the teams and stuff, but. I told Kurt right away when he sent me like the picture of the board. I was like, "Yo, I like Zach's team a lot."
Oh yeah.
But keep going.
He wore a dress last year, and this year he was dressed up a la Borat in just a neon green just thong. So he had his 3-piece set in the front. I think he might have tucked him into a sock as well, so he wasn't hanging out the sides.
Did you size him up at all?
But
was
nice?
I
mean, I size him up regardless.
What's that package looking?
What I was really sizing up was when he turned around and those cheeks were out. That's when because he was cheeked up. Dude.
Thinking on a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting a little distracted. Yeah. That's why, like, when the third pick came, I was like, oh.
Let's go.
And he kept turning. I think he was trying to fuck me up too, because he probably wanted Christian McCaffrey, who I took, and he's showing me those cheeks. It was crazy. Yeah, we've been doing it for a while. I think I've won officially, like, on our trophy. It starts in 2017, but I think I've won twice.
Wait, you guys have a trophy for that league too?
Ethan won last year, so he has a trophy. Yeah, we auto drafted his team, and he won.
Damn.
Like, we as a league picked his.
Oh, like you guys had like a consensus.
Yeah, which is kind of a fire rule.
We should get him this. Okay.
And so he got the trophy this year.
Wow.
But I've won it twice. 2017 was the last year I won it. I'm liking my team so far in that league, but we'll see. But yeah, I think it was interesting to see how the first round. I mean, that was my biggest takeaway, was how the first round went. That was kind of my biggest intrigue on how this one went. I don't know how your first round went in your draft.
Yeah, I mean, should I go through? Because, I mean...
I would say go through your first.
We'll go over my draft first, because...
Was there any first-round picks where you're like, oh, dude, that was like a reach?
I'll explain, but, we're only going to go over my team. We can go over,
Yeah.
from his league.
And your league was
we see all the picks because it was a live draft, so we have like a draft board. My league, it's only my picks. So
and your league
we'll
was a keeper league.
Yeah. So first and foremost, before I say what my first pick was,
break down.
My league is a keeper league. So so I kept Justin Jefferson. For a second round pick. It was pick number 20, so my value was starting off as already huge.
That's good.
But the value of the first round pick won't be as big. I was the 5th pick overall, and that value wasn't as big because keepers were like Austin Eckler was a keeper. Justin Jefferson, like I had Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase wasn't a keeper. Who else were keepers?
Damn, he wasn't?
All I know is by the time my pick, I was picking at 5. I knew I wanted a running back because if I went wide receiver, I don't think I would have a lot of depth at running back, which actually showed because I'll get to that. But the best backs available were Dalvin Cook and Joe Mixon at my 5th pick. I mean, no-brainer. I would pick Dalvin Cook 10 out of 10 times, but because I had Justin Jefferson as my keeper, I didn't want to stack up on Vikings players off rip. So I took Joe Mixon. So Joe Mixon was my first pick. Justin Jefferson was my second pick. With my third pick, I was praying, hoping Zeke would be there. I really wanted Zeke. Running back 2 this year. I love Zeke as a running back 2 this year. But he wasn't. So I was going over my options. I was looking at Eli Mitchell. I was like, that's looking good, but like for a third rounder, I don't like that. I was thinking about reaching for like Travis Etienne, but then again, I'm like, I don't know. And I saw Mark Andrews was still available, third round, pick 29, and I was like, you know what, like that value right there, that's probably my best value right there. Playing honestly. The board, so I played the board. Mark Andrews, 3rd round. And
I like that pick.
When it came back to me in the 4th round, Eli Mitchell, who I was considering taking in the 3rd round. Was still there, so I was like, you know what, I need to get my running back 2. Grabbed him, then followed that up. In the 5th round, I went for another wide receiver, which was Jalen Waddle. He's kind of creeping me out right now because he hasn't practiced in 3 weeks, but then I saw reports today that he was practicing without a, he had been practicing with like a leg sleeve or like walking around the practice with a leg sleeve. But he wasn't wearing it. He was practicing, so hopefully he's good to go for the season.
Hopefully, dude.
So that was the 5th round. How you liking those picks so far?
I like all of them. My favorite pick you haven't even got to yet, and it's your quarterback because I think that guy is probably I think he's a top 4 quarterback this year. Yeah. And that's I was trying to get him in my league. And
that was actually my pick in the 7th round. Oh, so I was smart with this actually. Because I was like, you know what? So I'm looking at the draft board, looking at my team. I'll just say it. My quarterback is Jalen Hurts. But I didn't get him in the 6th round. I got him in the 7th round. I played the fucking draft perfectly, and at this point because, so it was, there was 4 different teams picking between, so I took Brandon Cooks instead of Jalen Hurts there. Because I looked at all the other teams that were picking between me, and they already had quarterbacks. So I was like, none of these guys are going to draft Jalen Hurts. I'll be able to get Jalen Hurts at the turn. So I took Brandon Cooks as my flex.
Smart. Consistent.
PPR machine.
Consistent.
Davis Mills shows out in his 2nd season. Brandon Cooks is his guy. There's not much wide receiver competition there. Brandon Cooks, always a consistent wide receiver.
Always.
He's probably good for 1,000 yards. I'm comfortable with him at the flex. Honestly, the least comfortable I am is Eli Mitchell as my running back too.
I would agree with that. Other than that, you pretty much.
He's got a great ceiling if he stays healthy. They love to run the ball. That offense.
Yeah, they do, and especially with rookie quarterback.
Yeah, so I got Jalen Hurts. So my starting lineup is Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Waddle, Joe Mixon, Eli Mitchell, Mark Andrews, Brandon Cooks. In a 12-man keeper league. And then I'll briefly go over my bench. My first bench guy, you'll love this pick. I got Ramondre Stevenson. I mean, his upside is huge this year.
He could be the running back by the end of the year. Starting running back.
Then I went with James Cook next, cause dude, Uh, wasn't I didn't like having James Cook as my fourth running back, but dude, the running backs are just flying.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like a lot of people, I forget who and when like players were reached for, but people were reaching for players. Like I wanted to get Chris Godwin, DeAndre Hopkins. They all went around before I was willing to reach for them.
Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of reaches and.
Yeah.
But
so I got James Cook, then my boy George Pickens.
He went
GP14. You're my guy this year.
Yep.
Go Steelers. Go George Pickens. Then Kenneth Gainwell. I feel like so with Kenneth Gainwell, like he's like a dude where he could be dropped by week 3 off my team. I don't care. I feel in this league. I feel comfortable making.
Yeah.
I'm good on the waivers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
In fantasy football, I've always done well on the waivers.
Yeah, I was gonna say those last 3 picks, like we don't even.
Yeah, he's 100% the pass catching back in Philly, with potential to take over the backfield from Miles Sanders. But he's not like a 3-down guy. I don't think he's like much of a power back to be a 3-down guy.
No.
But I think he could end up getting a lot more work than Miles Sanders does in their backfield. And then I got Christian Watson.
Yeah.
Which
I don't even know who that is.
He's a rookie wide receiver for the Packers.
Word.
There was a lot of other wide receivers I wanted that went before I could take them. Obviously, like I said. There was a couple other rookies like Drake London. I would have taken over him.
Yeah.
Even Romeo Doubs, I would have taken over Christian Watson, who was another Packers rookie receiver who's gotten a lot more highlights than Christian Watson, but Christian Watson's been hurt.
Yeah.
But he's expected to come back, and he had like some of the most athletic results from a draft combine.
Yeah.
He was, I want to say he was their first round pick in the draft for the Packers.
Yeah.
But that's just, like all these bench guys are just upside picks.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
Especially those
That's
deep
what the
into
fantasy
your
bench
bench.
is for. Yeah, in a 12-man league too.
Especially in a 12-man league.
Followed up Christian Watson
in a keeper league as well.
Followed up Christian Watson with Tyler Algier. Don't really like that much.
Yeah.
But in Atlanta, the way I thought about it was he's a very talented running back. They have Cordell Patterson, but Atlanta's going to be a shitty team. They might want to put this rookie in there and just get him rolling and get that team together.
And they could trade
Patterson. Patterson's going to be gone soon, and who knows if they might start lining Patterson up in the slot and putting Algier as the 3-down back.
And Cordell Patterson also might just not be good. He's 31. He had a very good fantasy season last year, but besides that, it's not like we're all like, oh man, Cordell Patterson, that guy's a top 4 round pick.
And honestly, one of my favorite picks of this draft was my last pick. Well, I mean, I took my defense was Green Bay. They've been talking a lot about how good Green Bay is this year.
Yeah,
their defense are locking up. And then my kicker was my very last pick, which is Will Lutz. But my last player, skill position pick, is one of my favorite picks of the draft is Michael Gallup, because I mean I figured he'd be gone. It was 173 I picked him at, and I figured he'd be gone by then.
Yeah.
And when I was trying to find my last pick there, I was scrolling through players and shit like that, and I was and he popped in my mind. So typed in his name to see if he was taken, and he was available, which is, I mean, he tore his ACL in December, I think, so that's why he's not really going that early in drafts. But I mean, he's the wide receiver 2 now on the highest scoring offense from last year.
Yeah.
And Dak loves to throw him. I feel like Dak loves throwing it to him.
Yeah, he does.
I think last year, if I can remember correctly, he was a top 5 to 6 round pick.
Probably, yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Don't write me down on that. But Michael Gallup, I got him with my last pick, and Jerry Jones said he won't even start the season on the PUP list, so he could be back by week 2, week 3 possibly.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? That's just a bench stash, obviously. Yeah. Like I said,
that's a pretty overall good team.
That's the team, 12-man league.
Oh yeah, especially in a 12-man.
When I look at the other teams in my league and comparing to my team, I rock with it.
Yeah.
And I like my bench a lot more than other people's benches
Fuck yeah.
in the league.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Which is a good deal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, bring up
So yeah, let's go over
bring
yours.
Up the draft
we
board.
got a lot.
Zoom in on
plenty
this
to
one.
talk about here.
Especially, so once again, shout out to Bills Mafia Jr. Shout out to all the dudes in there.
12-man league expansion next year.
Hey,
Get
who do you think?
Get the big old Blake back.
Who do you think the commissioner is out of that league?
I think it is.
The commish.
Let's see. Out of all the guys, I would say it's either.
I mean, you can narrow it down. It's not Ethan. It's not me.
Yeah, I'd say it's Mike or Zach.
Steve.
Steve's
the commish, dude.
Steve's
the fucking
Oh, of course,
commish.
I could have gone that easy. He gave himself the first pick, Steve.
Yeah, actually, there was a trade. There
what?
was a trade. I think.
Yo, that's actually fine. Like, he traded up to get the first overall pick?
Because I think
Yo, that
he
is
wanted.
so dope, you guys.
I think he wanted
I love
Henry.
that.
I think he wanted Derrick Henry, and he might have traded with Mike, because I know Mike wanted
But
either.
he didn't even get Henry. He got Jonathan Taylor.
Well, he wanted Henry, but he's like, if I have 4, he's not gonna make it to 4, which he probably would have, because I wasn't taking. Derrick
So wait,
Henry.
they swapped spots, and then what did Steve give Mike in return for the first overall pick?
It was just a straight up trade swap.
Oh,
They just traded
and Mike
picks,
was like,
dude.
screw it.
Yeah, they just traded picks.
Yo.
Because Mike, he was saying he doesn't like 5 and 6, but then didn't want to go.
Yeah, so he can get an earlier pick on the turn.
Turns, yep.
I rock with that.
So
I rock with that a lot.
I had the 3rd pick, and we just did it randomly.
And I mean, looking at Mike's team, it paid off.
Yeah. Oh
I gotta
yeah.
say. I mean, but we'll go through that.
And
So how do you want to go about this?
I mean, I'll go over my teams and then kind of just give my opinions on the rest of these schmucks.
Yeah.
And their picks. I had the 3rd overall pick. I picked Christian McCaffrey, which I feel like we talked. He was probably the biggest talking point in fantasy. Probably will be.
Yeah.
Through all drafts.
I mean, we've been talking about it forever with like my pick. I'm 3rd in our league, and I said I pray it's Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think it will be.
And
is your dad gonna take Derrick Henry?
Nah.
Possibly?
I don't know.
Have you talked to your dad about who he's taking?
Dude,
did he tell you?
Did
Come on. Tell me who he's taking.
I think he
Don't
might.
be cuck.
He might pick CMC.
Did
I tell you he did his first mock the other day?
No.
He
Did he pick CMC?
I think so. He texted me. He goes, did my first mock draft. I was like, fuck.
So
yeah,
I'll
dude.
most likely be picking Eckler. Okay.
But you know how I love wide receivers, brother.
Mhm.
I almost took Justin Jefferson 3rd overall. I almost took Justin Jefferson 3rd overall.
Really?
Yeah, I was
JJ?
real close.
Hey man,
Because,
I got him
like-
20. No, but I mean a lot of people have been doing that, man.
Yeah, I really almost did, but then I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'll take McCaffrey.
I wouldn't have put it this way. If you picked Justin Jefferson, I wouldn't have hated on it.
No, that was my thing, but it's just I think McCaffrey will if he's healthy, he's a top 5 pick. The worst. His floor,
Yeah.
if he's healthy, top 5.
Oh,
His ceiling is top 2 if he's healthy.
His ceiling is top 1.
Exactly.
Bro.
That's what I mean. I'm just not trying to jinx anything.
Yeah.
But Steve picked Jonathan Taylor first, then Derrick Henry, then McCaffrey. I feel like that's probably
Yeah.
the top
That's your
3.
pick. Yeah, that's your pick.
But then I picked Debo coming back around that way, which could have gone either way because once I saw Tyreek Hill there.
Yeah.
But out of all those receivers, so Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Chase, Stephon Diggs, and Devontae Adams are all gone. Debo's the next best guy, my opinion.
My opinion, I would have taken CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I would.
And I'm shocked that CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb went round 3, pick 3. No, round 3, pick 4.
Yeah.
I'm shocked he went that deep.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's usually like the start of that second. Well, the first tier is like Kupp, Jefferson, Chase. CeeDee Lamb is like the first guy in the third tier of wide receivers, I would say.
Yeah.
Followed by like Debo.
And usually, brother, I go to
Now, is this full point PPR?
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually I go double wideouts first 3 rounds, but I had Aaron Jones sitting there, so it's
Dude,
like
that was the biggest those two back-to-back picks right there. Aaron Jones and CeeDee Lamb are the two biggest values out of the first
having
3
Mike
rounds.
behind me really like made me sweat a little bit. It's that guy where it's like if I know like
dude that.
But then
Aaron Jones in the 3rd round and CeeDee Lamb in the 3rd round, both like that's huge value.
And then that's where when Mike picked Kyle Pitts, that's who I was gonna go with. Dude, but then I got Darren Waller, so I was like, all right, I'm not too mad about that. Team. But then, I did my 2 wide receivers with T. Higgins and Deontay Johnson back to back. Which once I picked those guys, I was so happy with my wide receivers.
Let me ask you this: did Pat or Steve go, fuck, when you picked Darren Waller?
I think
because I feel like you may have been able to wait for.
Yeah, I may have, but then I was 5th. Like.
Yeah, you saw that Kyle Pitts go, and you're like,
yeah, because once that first position goes, it's like that quarterback. It's once that first quarterback goes. Yeah, Kenny picked the first QB.
Oh, I was just gonna say where the fuck is Mark? I didn't see Mark Andrews.
Yeah, who picked him? Evan.
Yo, who picked George Kittle? Went really early.
Who was that? Patty. Yeah. Patty got real mixy.
But you then might have gotten, what do they call it? It's like a trend fear or whatever like that. So you saw Kyle Pitts go and you're like, fuck, like tight ends might start going like crazy. So
that's exactly what I thought. Cause dude, like if
you really got like the last of like the tight ends that you feel like you should be able to.
Yeah, cause who's the next guy? Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, Schultz.
Yuck. But then I picked Joe Burrow, who I've talked about on this pod.
Joey B.
I love Joe Burrow.
No, you skipped one, I think.
Well, I said T. Higgins, Deontay Johnson.
Oh, you said Deontay Johnson too, okay.
Who I love Deontay. Hey.
Go Steelers.
Go Steelers. I love Deontay Johnson.
And that's such a good flex play.
Especially if I have T. Higgins and Deebo Samuel and then McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yo.
Like, and then Joe Burrow, which people are saying his fantasy ceiling because he doesn't run, which I love. People pass up on guys like Joe Burrow who...
Yeah, but is it a 6-point passing touchdown?
I think
league?
so.
Yeah,
it's like
that kind of gets scrubbed.
Negated, yeah. And then
sort of not a big amount, but sort of gets scrubbed for running quarterback.
So once I have those top 7, it's like okay, now I can kind of start picking my bench.
Yeah.
And then
dude, we picked the same first bench
guy.
Let's go.
I got Ramondre Stevenson because I think he'll have a good year. Whoa, I'm showing a little thigh here, dude. I mean, we show legs.
He's shown good glimpses of pass catching, and my biggest thing with him too is there was a post about him of Bill Belichick saying that he likes, like he complimented his blocking abilities.
Oh yeah, so and that's big with him.
If Damian Harris misses a block, it's the same thing as like if a guy fumbles on the Patriots, you're done for 2 weeks, dog.
Dude, you know what pick I'd like? I liked Christian Kirk.
Yep.
I like that.
He could be a PPR machine this year.
Yep. And then Valdez Scanlon. Yep. I like him in Kansas City. Melvin Gordon. I picked the Saints D.
Melvin Gordon is a huge upside pick. Because there's been a lot of talks about them splitting the backfield in Denver. Exactly. That team's going to be a scoring machine of a team. And if Javonte, God forbid, goes down, Melvin Gordon is...
Brother, you like my backup QB?
Great player.
Kenny Pickett?
Yeah, dude, you're my boy for picking that. I was hype when you took that.
But I got Julio in the 14th round, which I'm not like, whoa. But
didn't even go in my league.
Because my thing is like, if Mike Evans is... That whole, I don't know, Tampa's kind of sketchy to me right now because Brady just disappeared for like a week. Mm-hmm. And he literally said, dude, I'm 45 years old and I have shit going on.
In his press conference, he looks kind of like...
Yeah, I think he... Like I'm going to say it here on...
Very skinny, like...
Can I... Hot take, I think he's getting a divorce. I've heard little tea leaves. I think he might be getting a divorce.
Dude, don't say the D word on the fucking podcast, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Shit.
Sorry, bro.
Now you're gonna make people think I'm getting divorced or something.
Who's getting divorced? Next pod title. And it would just be me holding your hand like that.
Title. Is Tom Brady getting a divorce?
Hell yeah. And me just holding your hand like that. But dude, you know what? I look at how I ended my draft and how I started it. I had Chuba Hubbard.
Yep. Insurance.
Exactly. Where I saw the name, I was like, give me Chuba Hubbard because if this guy goes down, that's my RB2 at least.
Yep. I love this team. Yours, Your team is in my top 3 favorite teams of this draft.
So, okay, I want to ask you this now. How do you feel about
Yo, hold on.
How do you feel about Luke's team?
I was just looking at that team and I was about to see. I was about to say, yo, Luke, I love you, but why the fuck are you taking David Montgomery in the 3rd round before Aaron?
Dude,
before Aaron Jones, before
Josh,
dude, why did Leonard Fournette go so late? And Zeke, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, hey guys, put me in this league next year, dog.
Like,
but yo, but David Montgomery before Aaron, like, and did you see the update on David Montgomery today?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, tell me how you feel about round 9, Luke's pick. Tell me how you feel. Who you feel? Tell me how you feel about.
He was that guy that take.
There's Justin Tucker.
There's always that guy that takes the kicker early and grabs.
I mean, and that, dude, Justin Tucker went before Kyler Murray. So if that says anything.
Jesus.
And then.
And getting Kyler Murray in round 9, like that's like I'll.
Oh, he also has Odell on his team, and Odell doesn't have a.
Yeah, I mean that could end up working out.
Yeah, I mean it
and the
could end up
value of
working
James Cook at 16 is nice there. I don't know. That's fucking Mike's team.
Yeah.
So he took Odell.
He took Chase Claypool. He said that was for you.
So he's
and he took Pittsburgh D.
His bench has a lot of
potential
upside on wide receivers. Singletary, I don't think, but like Cooper could be huge when Deshaun Watson comes back, and even before Deshaun Watson, they might force him the ball a lot. He could be a PPR
you know who machine. I like? I always look at people's top 4 picks. Elijah has a pretty good top 4. Kamara, Jamar Chase, James Conner, and then Patrick Mahomes.
Getting James Conner as the RB2 at the end of the 3rd round is really nice.
Yeah. I mean, Steve hit pretty well with Jonathan Taylor, then Nick Chubb back-to-back.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill. He picked
Josh Jacobs in the 4th round before Leonard Fournette too, man. That's
I'm kind of out.
And before Zeke.
I'm out on Josh Jacobs, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've seen Josh McDaniels how he deals with running backs, and it's RB by committee. So he picked Allen Robinson in the 5th round, and that kind of threw me off because I like Allen Robinson a lot.
Allen Robinson, yeah. I mean,
in LA
that's
now?
a good pick.
But that's a guy that I'm like, ooh.
Dude, he's gonna do really well because he's a very, very talented player.
Yeah, Evan has a
and
decent
he finally
team.
has a good quarterback.
Yeah,
depending on his elbow.
Yeah.
Let me see Evan's team: Justin Jefferson, Mark Andrews,
Javonte Williams, Hebert, Breece Hall.
I would say he lucked out with. I mean, depending on how well Breece Hall does, he lucked out with getting Javonte Williams.
Yeah, he did. Let's review old Edie Schneid's team, Ethan Schneider's team.
Our boy Ethan. Hey, Najee Harris, let's go, my boy. You're that guy.
Hey, classic Ethan on draft day. Classic Ethan sitting next to him. Yeah, should I take this guy? This guy? Like half the time. But dude, Devontae and then
big time.
Like he picked Holloway Brown.
Let me see. So wait, this went then.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so you took Aaron Jones before Luke could take Montgomery.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So wait, so Luke took David Montgomery before Javonte Williams, Travis Etienne, James Conner. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's still horrible. Yeah. But sorry, Luke. But Ethan, I would say I would have taken James Conner. Definitely. I cannot. It blows my mind that Fournette and Zeke both went in the 5th round.
Yeah.
Not as much Zeke. I mean, Zeke, I can see why some people would be like, with him. But Leonard Fournette, like, should have been a top 3 rounder.
If I probably didn't pick McCaffrey and I, like, had a wide receiver in that, I probably would have picked Fournette.
Leonard Fournette?
Yeah. Because I already had 2
Well, you probably would have gone Aaron Jones first.
Exactly.
And then you would have been, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, why didn't you take Fournette? It's triple up on running backs? I know.
No, dude, you triple up on running backs. Yeah. I'd bury my head in the sand before I do that.
Really? Travis, I would have taken James Conner just because, like, Travis Etienne, he could perform better than all those guys that we just named.
Yeah.
But you just don't know. And a big thing with fantasy for me is like shitty offenses, I'm scared of them.
Yeah. No, I am too.
Okay.
But, I mean,
We're at 30.
I mean, that's a pretty good, like, it was a solid draft. I won't lie. I would say the first, like, 7 rounds, like, fucking flew.
Yeah. So
like,
it goes by and you're like, wait, where are you around?
Because I also think this draft is there's no, besides Jonathan Taylor and, like, the first 3.
Do you guys have a timer that you set every pick?
Nah.
No.
But after the first, like, 3, then it's just, like, all right, whoever, like, you like at that position.
So my 3 favorite teams are yours.
Thank you.
Mike's.
Yep.
And Zach's, dude.
Zach,
I think you're not gonna be last place this year.
Let's see who I think ESPN has, like, me and
I saw
Mike.
I saw the other Zach, Kenny.
Yeah.
At the grocery store today.
Shout out.
And I told him that I like Zach's team, but he told me that Zach's team got the worst rating.
Oh, really?
But the reason why I like Zach's team is, like, first of all, Saquon should go off this year. He's got Dalvin Cook and Saquon.
Yeah.
Both power backs, fucking nasty pass catchers, everything, do it all. And then AJ Brown, I think he's in for a huge season. The Eagles just gave him a bag. They're gonna fucking
big bag.
like when teams give a wide receiver a big bag, they're like, they almost feel like they have to prove why they gave him the big bag and get, like, they want their money's worth out of a player.
Yes.
AJ Brown, I'm big on this year. Michael Pittman in the 4th round, I'm huge on Michael Pittman this year. Pick. He finally has a good ass quarterback that's accurate.
Yeah.
And he's a beast.
Michael Thomas is
Michael Thomas. If he stays healthy, dude, those 3 are gonna be that's gonna be the best wide receiver core in your league if Michael Thomas stays healthy.
Yeah.
He's got my boy Jalen Hurts. We both talked about how much we like him this year.
And then Juju as a flex, like.
No, Juju would wait. Is it a 3 wide receiver league?
Nah. So that's probably
Juju
is
on his bench. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
The only problem I see his team running into is
the running back.
But, like, I think Muth is a huge value pick. I think Muth could be a top 10 tight end. Mm-hmm. But the only problem is if Barkley or Cook go down, he's going to struggle at running back, which I think Tony Pollard would help. Because I think Tony Pollard is going to get a lot of burn this year, whether it's catching balls from the slot or taking some reps running, mm-hmm. which if he's doing both, that's huge. Like, he could run into a point this year where Tony Pollard is in his flex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just because. But, yeah, that's why I like that team a lot. Your team, I mean, we already went over it, but Mike's team, dude, that, like, CeeDee Lamb in the 4th.
Yeah, me and him
He's got Eckler Mixon is a fucking great duo because they, for the most part, they're pretty good at staying on the field. Mixon, not as much, but Eckler's good at staying on the field. Both PPR beasts. Mixon was great last year, and he had a shitty O-line. This year, he's got a good O-line.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb in the 3rd as your wide receiver 1, that's crazy. Having Eckler, Mixon, and CeeDee Lamb is mind-blowingly good to me. And then following up with Pitts, probably not gonna have to worry about tight end this year.
Yeah, definitely
Pitts I've been very on the fence about, but, like, that dude's just a matchup nightmare.
Yeah.
And then he gets fucking Fournette, dog, in the 5th fucking round.
Yeah.
And then followed up with St. Brown is a solid wide receiver 2. I think Brandon Cooks could even be his wide receiver 2. Oh, I like how he followed up those next, like, he only had 1 wide receiver out of the first 5 rounds. He followed up the next 3 rounds with solid wide receivers. Yeah. Like, even that 3rd wide receiver there, Rashad Bateman, he's going to be the wide receiver 1 in
and then Kyler,
Baltimore.
that's a good
pick.
pick.
That's huge upside. And then Kyler in the 9th round.
And then he got Dak in the 13th.
Antonio Gibson, now that we should say condolences to fucking Brian Robinson Jr., bro. Yeah. Like, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Best of luck to that recovery and all that. But
that sucks.
But I mean, now Antonio Gibson has even higher value for now, depending on when the other guy Robinson can come back.
And you get Dak in the 13th round, which is pretty.
Dak for that insurance quarterback.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis, huge upside.
Me and him are 1 and 2 in the ESPN rankings.
Yeah,
it's me, him, and then Evan, and that's how it goes.
Evan, let me look through Evan's team real quick. The only thing I'm scared about with Evan is running backs, but I think he has a lot of upside with AJ Dillon and Michael Carter possibly being the running back 1 over there. And Nyheim Hines, they're saying that he's going to get a lot more burn this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. So that was the first. We both did our first drafts of the league. I mean, we had good reviews when I was with these fellas. They were talking about us. We had some supporters. Guys. We had some supporters.
Thanks for the positive feedback.
We love positive feedback. We love any kind of feedback.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We love any kind of feedback.
Good or bad.
Which, I mean, should that take us to our next?
If anybody gives us feedback, it means that they tune
watching.
In. It means that they gave us numbers. So
hey, that's it. And should we go to our next topic?
Oh, yeah.
Which next since segment? We're already on feedback.
Yeah.
Since we've talked about.
I mean, we might run out of battery.
Yeah,
we'll try to do it quick.
Yeah. So basically, we have our TikTok which is Chatham Village Chats. We have TikTok, Chatham Village Chats, Instagram, Chatham Village Chats,
follow.
YouTube, Chatham Village Chats. Subscribe, follow, like
videos.
Boom, 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 boom. Do it all. Alerts, everything. Please help us quit our day jobs.
Yeah, for real.
Dead ass. Please. Help us quit our day jobs, and we'll just keep going till the fucking wheels fall off. I'm dead serious.
I'm paying attention. I'm just pulling up the numbers.
Please. Oh, I know you're pulling up the numbers, brother, because we got numbers.
We got a semi-viral. I mean, to most it's not viral. To us, it's viral because
perspective is everything.
Brand new channel and all that.
We got like a half chub.
So we had a TikTok that we posted about. It was from our last episode about the suspension that happened in our fantasy league. Which that guy's back, by the way.
Yeah, we let him back in.
And that clip got 15. It's at 15,000 views now.
Damn, dude, 15,000
for us. That's crazy. And I wasn't even paying attention to it because it's like I'll post a TikTok and look at it later on in the day, see how it's doing. Like, like the good ones will have like 500 views. I know our golf outing, like we posted a clip of that, and that got like up to 1,000, and that was like huge.
Yeah, we were like,
but dude, so like one night, it's like late at night, and I pull up TikTok, like not even like I think I was like taking a shit or something like that. Yeah, and just pulling up TikTok to like look at TikTok, not even thinking like, oh, let's see how that video is doing.
Yeah. And
then I see in the notifications like a bunch of comments in this like that. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I go over and it's already at 3,000 views. I had posted it like a couple hours before.
Yeah.
But I mean, at first I was getting kind of heated because like a lot of people were commented like such. Honestly,
this is my favorite?
This is why our suspension happened to begin with.
Yeah. My favorite line was one of the comments was saying that the commissioner seems like he's in the closet and that I was at work by myself howling laughing. By myself, nobody knows. I'm looking at my phone just like giggling under the mask.
That's bad. We got to reverse because I just said this is why there was a suspension in the league because I thought you were going to say there was a lot of cuck-like comments.
Oh, no. Yeah. So we like the comments. We like the comments. Please keep commenting on everything.
No. Cuck, there was some cucks in the comments. Like took it so like this suspension, it was serious but not serious. Yeah. I was like, you're suspended.
It's a bit.
And you're definitely suspended and you better apologize. But it was also like it was comedic.
Yeah, it's a bit.
His response was comedic.
Yeah. This is entertainment.
And you know but like you can't assume people are gonna take it like
nah, dude, that's the internet.
You know, there's very serious people out there that have no humor, and that's like a lot of the comments at the beginning were like one dude was like, "Oh, imagine having such a power trip over a fantasy football league."
Yeah.
Another guy was like,
y'all ruining this friendship.
Yeah, you guys are ruining your friendship.
Which, dude, I'm not even
fantasy
friends
football.
with them. So, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Another one said, "They're volunteers, fellas, not hostages."
Which, like, I was getting heated too at first reading them, but then it makes you be like, "Oh, damn."
Dude, at first I was like, "Wait, should I delete this?"
Yeah, but then it makes you realize these people on social media talk with such conviction, and they know it's like.
And that's just like this day and age. Like, there's so many people with so much negativity in their life, and they just spew it.
But if you,
that's why we're here, bringing that humor and like being humorous.
Entertainment, like
that's why we're here.
This life is
we're positive
way too
people,
short.
and we gotta try to spread that.
And if
positivity
you think about
out
it,
there.
like how this day and age of social media, like we're talking about that, like one of these comments, but like those people who commented don't even remember doing that.
Yeah.
So, like, it has no effect to them.
And unless I comment back. There was one guy that I kept going back and forth with, and I eventually told him, like, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to stop commenting back to you as long as you keep commenting because you're just helping me out.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing, like...
you're giving me more comments on my post.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Go on our YouTube and do this.
Yeah, for real.
What's up, everybody? Once again, hope you're enjoying this episode. This episode is brought to you by Gaxar Rye, located in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, for the perfect German authentic experience. It's a place to be and it's a place to go. They have a ton of events coming up. Check them out. They have an Oktoberfest coming up, which is awesome. Don't miss it. Now let's get back to this episode.
We already went way over what we were planning to do.
Hey, that's all right. We're wrapping up right now. Yeah. We're wrapping up because we got more content coming from you from the draft.
Yeah, we're gonna be this episode will be switching to the draft whenever we end here.
And then it's just content season because next week football starts.
Yep, and then football
starts. So we're going to be just cranking this shit out.
We've been like every other week.
Yeah, and we're going to really try to hammer out this shit like every single week. Coming up now,
yeah, it's going to be weekly
because
episodes.
Our subscribers are going up on YouTube, and I thank you. We are at 26 now. And like we've said, like 15,000 might be a lot or whatever, but like to us, that is the world. Like we're not doing this for anything other than... We're all best friends. We've known each other forever. We just want to do this shit. Like that is it. We talk sport.
We told each other like we love doing this. We love watching podcasts.
Exactly.
Or, like listening to podcasts and all that. So we're like, why we love talking to each other about sports. Like why not just put it out there? And a big thing for me too, like which I've told you is like. This stuff is going out into the archives of the internet forever. Like I would love for my kids to see like when my kids are my age, they can see like their dad
and what we were thinking, you know what we were doing, like just leave a print on this earth.
Yeah,
do something like, and that's what we're trying to do.
Digital fingerprint.
And this shit is fun. So we're not gonna stop doing it. I don't care if we go back to 1 subscribers. I'll still do it.
Such a small channel. We just celebrated 25 subscribers.
Yeah, just celebrated.
And like every time you tell me like we get another subscriber,
dude,
I'm like,
the best
hey,
feeling.
Remember when we only had one?
Exactly.
Hey, remember when we only had 5?
Which was literally 2 months ago.
That's the mindset for us, and I say, that should be the mindset for anybody that is thinking about going and like it's so saturated this that like we don't give a shit.
No, we don't.
We're doing this like if it came to the point where we're getting paid sponsorships and shit like that's just like a gift that comes along.
I said that to my girl. I said if I ever make a cent from this, there will if it ever gets to the point where we make any money on this, you won't be able to stop me after that. You literally won't be able to stop me after that. I'm
just ego explosion.
Not even ego. I'm just gonna be because
or not ego, just like
it's like, on now.
Haha, I made money. It's like, yo, we made
we
1
can
cent.
do this.
Yeah. We can make 100 cents.
Exactly.
We can make 1,000 cents. Yeah.
I
see where you're going with that.
Yeah, dude, we're in my apartment right now.
Yeah.
Like
imagine being able to have a studio.
Exactly. And dude, we did one podcast a few years ago in your bathtub at one of your old apartments.
Oh yeah, for a class. One of my classes.
We did.
I had to do like a podcast.
We did a couple episodes last year where we just really did it for
it was just
solely the league.
Yeah, it was Power Rankings like private YouTube video shit.
And like now it's like okay, like there's just like this evolution, which is so cool to see between us. Like I always text you, and like I'm sure you feel the same way. If we rewound 10 years ago, brought ourselves here to now, and was like, this is we're all doing this shit.
Yeah.
We're all still friends. We're all still talking. All this stuff, like, that's what it's about. It's about camaraderie.
Like these guys.
Yeah,
most of these guys I haven't. I've ran into them and stuff like.
Yeah.
But ever since after high school, it's just people. A lot of people go their separate ways.
And that's the thing.
Get busy with their own lives and shit. Like I would love to come to a live draft with all these guys. See them again.
Exactly.
After so long. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that's the thing.
Hey, once again, get me in your fucking league next year.
And that's the thing, like how you said, like I've known some of these guys forever. Mm-hmm. Like I've known Patty forever. I've known Patty, Mike and Evan.
Elementary.
I played Little League.
Preschool with Steve.
I played Little League with Mike Evan. We were all on the same
for real?
Rookie team.
Damn.
So like that's over 20 years now. Like
we know about Ethan. And
exactly.
Ethan, Jonathan, our neighborhood.
Like I played like every kid I've played on that board, I've played sports with on some recreational level. Like
Definitely at least one of them played baseball.
exactly, like that's what I'm saying. Like so that's what this is all about. It's
Thank
just
God this isn't dead yet.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
I was about to look down and it was dead.
what we think. Should we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, should we wrap up?
Let's wrap
I
it
think
up.
was good.
So,
We did 50. We were gonna do 30. So it might be a long episode
Hey.
after we go to draft.
hey, we can put out.
I love it.
Whatever the
2 hour
fuck we
episode.
want.
Who cares?
Hey, 2 hour
It's ours.
episode. We
our
can
show.
put out 2 different
That's
episodes.
the biggest thing.
Pre-draft.
We're the bosses.
Exact. We're the bosses.
fucking
yo.
bosses.
We are the
this
bosses.
thing.
That is the biggest
That's
thing.
our favorite part.
We're trying to take our lives into our own hands. I see everyone else doing it out here. Why not us?
Yeah.
Why not us? So
All right. So let's
once again,
Yeah. I mean, no. Hey, we're not ending. We're just we don't have to go through the ending like thank you.
that's right. That's right. I mean,
let's,
I personally am gonna thank everyone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
because-
Thanks for tuning in. Keep watching because
Exactly.
we're gonna send it over to the guys.
We're
at the
gonna be
draft.
drafting. So
So
we'll see you guys then.
We'll see you guys there.
Thanks, Kurt and Blake, for sending it over to the draft. It is now Kurt and Blake again at
We
the
are
actual
here.
draft,
At the draft.
the
We got a
pre-draft.
couple guys from the draft here already. We got a couple more rolling in soon.
We got the older Bears coming in soon.
Anybody wants to start yelling hi? We only have 2 mics. We will be pulling guests out over, but until we get sponsors, we just have 2 mics.
Yeah.
Can't afford more right now. So
Again.
sponsors, if you're out there, if you want to say hi,
We got Ethan.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That's Ethan.
here's Dan.
What's up? I shouldn't have been suspended.
He,
Here's
Alright.
the guy that's on the 1s and 2s every fucking episode.
Yo, what's up?
All right, guys. So it's draft day. Let's go. So your dad has first pick. Your dad has second pick.
Yep.
I have third pick. You have somebody that is not here has the 5th pick. Ethan
Oh, I think I have
No,
has 5th pick. Oh, fourth pick. Someone who's not showing up because he's out of state has the 4th pick. You have the 5th pick.
I have the 6.
You have 6th. Jonathan, you have 7th. My cousin, who is also out of state, has 8th. My father, who is not here yet, has 9th. By the way, we're at my dad's house right now, at his nice little setup in the backyard. And then the back-to-back pick is the guy who almost didn't make it. He was suspended, and he was almost replaced. And a lot of people were upset about it on TikTok. But
a lot of traction on TikTok.
we're here.
My favorite person, the carpenter.
There's too much. There's too much. There's too much
hate.
sausage here. I'm looking really.
Yeah, we're surrounding
that,
you, dude.
That guy's right, man.
Yeah.
Your dogs are girls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Come here. Let's
That
try
is
to get
a-
the dogs on
Yeah.
set. All right, so let's talk about it. So we know your dad's taking JT,
Yeah, pretty much.
and your dad is most likely taking McCaffrey.
Yeah, probably. That's where he's leaning.
So
when
I'm
he's done
taking-
his
alright.
mocks.
So I'll give you guys my cards because you're all picking after me. So if it goes JT, McCaffrey, I'm taking either Eckler or McCaffrey. All right, well let's put it that way. No surprises.
Okay.
I'm taking Eckler or McCaffrey. Your 5th pick. So let's say hypothetical here. Let's say Sean takes either Cooper Kupp or Justin Jefferson. Who you taking at 5th? Come on over, dude.
Yo, come in between us.
Yeah. We got
Come in
let's get
between us,
Ethan.
my
Let's-
boy.
Let's get Mr. 5th pick on camera.
Is he on there? Yeah.
Honestly. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
take this
gonna
one.
see how
You
it
thinking-
plays out.
Are you thinking running back, wide receiver?
Oh, running back for
A
sure.
running back?
Yeah. Gotta go running back.
Maybe like a Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook would be nice. I think
Um,
he's gonna have a
Who
good
else is
year.
there? You were talking about Saquon earlier, though. You think you're gonna try to take him first round?
If I had 5th pick, probably not. If I had like maybe 9th pick, I would.
9th pick? Okay, weird.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
He's
Maybe
sitting there for me.
maybe take
I might
Najee.
take him.
Saquon?
If he's sitting at 10,
He has nice legs.
I think he. I'm not gonna say anything.
I personally think that he's gonna come back this year, bro. They got rid of Joe
Dude,
Judge.
How about you come?
Yo,
Come over
my
here.
spot, Dan. Take
Yeah.
my spot.
No. Why you giving up your spot, Kurt? You're a host.
Because he wants to sit next to me. We get it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. How about you guys?
I'm just letting all the guests get
Sorry,
their
guys.
time.
Sorry, everybody.
That's what we do this podcast for.
Here, let's go here. You take that. You two.
Yeah, you two talk.
to
You
each
two
other
talk.
about.
All right.
Let's see if you guys can take our place.
I mean, personally, as the back-to-back pick,
you
I
have
wanna
the- yeah, talk-
I wanna hit
Back-to-back.
running back.
Running back. You going running back, wide receiver?
I think I might go running
tight
back.
end.
I might go Mark Andrews sitting out there still.
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews,
Bro,
tight
Travis
end.
Kelce.
Yes. Sooner.
Really?
Boomer sooner.
Bro, what you mean? Mark Andrews had I forget what the stats were the other day. They were listing off, but like he was better than Travis Kelce.
For Mark Andrews at 10 or 11.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
know. I don't know about that.
Roast this guy.
Who does he have to throw to this year? Lamar. Who does Lamar have to throw to this year?
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, he lost, but Mark Andrews was his number one target last year besides Hollywood Brown, and he's lost Hollywood Brown. He's the most trustworthy person. And let me tell you, Lamar's going to be on a revenge tour because they haven't gotten anything done with that contract.
I got him in our league.
Let me put it to you this way.
Hope he does.
I think.
I also think Kelsey's going to be off the board.
Yeah, but no, he won't. He won't be. But say Mark Andrews is a top 11 guy this year. Going into draft day, there's way better running backs and way better wide receivers to pick off than Mark Andrews.
I guess. I mean, it's hard.
It's the purple shirt. This dude loves fucking the Ravens.
It's my favorite color.
You said you love
Purple,
fucking the Ravens.
not fucking Ravens.
All right.
But
Since there's so many people here today, whoever has the football talks.
Nice.
all right,
That's the
having the 10th pick is hard to be like, this is the guy I'm gonna get, because
yeah, you know.
I have to wait for the whole first round to
Agreed,
fall through.
agreed.
You know, like, so I mean, having that back-to-back pick is nice though, because I can actually, sit there, wait, see what's gonna happen, what develops, and then I grab one, and then it's like, all right, I got this. Now I get freedom of choice on the next pick. But what is the time? How much time do we have?
1 minute each pick.
Bro, that's
minute.
long. We're all in
1
person.
It is pretty long.
We're all in person, bro.
We'll,
I mean,
we'll be talking shit. We'll be talking shit.
Yeah,
writing it up.
that's not a long time.
I mean, as long as everybody's on top of it, nobody's gonna auto draft, right?
Yeah.
No, no one's
That
auto
is
drafting.
not right now. Sean might, but hey, everyone's got to avoid the auto draft this year because you know the penalty.
What was the penalty again?
The first 2 weeks, your number one, like your first round pick, is on your bench for the first 2 weeks of the season.
Damn,
Yeah. Participate.
that's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really gone
I
into
don't
a
know
draft
auto
like
drafts.
researched, like truly researched.
You haven't looked up anything?
I don't do like mock
Yeah,
drafts
that's why
and
you
stuff.
said you're gonna take.
No, I
Mark
look at-
Andrews at the fucking 1-2 turn.
I mean, I go into it like knowing stuff. I listen. There's on 98.5 the Sports Hub. They do every Sunday morning. They do a show, a fantasy football show. I've been listening to the past couple weeks when I drive to work, and it's very informative. You know, they actually give like a ton of breakdown on stats,
Yeah.
and like they give you like people that are sneaky.
mean,
Who
there's
do
a
we
lot of
think's
good
going
YouTubers.
first overall?
Just Jonathan Taylor, 100%.
Taylor.
Yeah,
His dad said that he's gonna take him anyways.
Okay.
I just get like scared.
Second McCaffrey?
That's such a risky pick
Possibly.
at this point.
Sorry, I know you have the football.
No, you can. Fuck,
Possibly,
we'll touch it.
possibly McCaffrey. I mean, it's this dude's dad, but he said you said your dad did a mock draft the other day and he took McCaffrey,
Yeah, I think
So probably
my dad's
McCaffrey.
probably leaning towards McCaffrey
Yeah.
at 2.
and then your boy's gonna have Austin Eckler. I'm not proud of it. I would rather have McCaffrey, to be honest.
What about
Damn, your dad had the 1-2 punch last year though with Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler, and
Yeah.
it was the
It was
week
fun.
I was playing him, and I was
Well,
up
he
by
scored
so
the-
much,
he scored the most
and he
points in
scored.
the league.
Austin Eckler scored 3
By
touchdowns.
the way, you gotta go check that out up there.
What is it?
It's like highlights from last year. It's like the longest win streak, the longest losing streak, like the biggest blowout of 1 week, the most points scored in 1 week, the least points. It's pretty dope. Just go take a look at it when you can.
Oh, yeah.
Closest point.
But yo, E, you had the most
push this out a little bit.
the longest win streak. And your pops had the longest losing streak.
He did?
9
Damn.
games, dog.
My dad lost 9 games
Yeah.
in a
Dude,
row.
Can I get my generic beer?
He won
Yeah.
like the first.
Thanks.
The
Here's your
first two-
generic non-labeled
Yeah,
beer.
that was
Thank you.
Here's your generic non-labeled beer.
Yeah, your dad. I think it's 9, and I'm pretty sure he won the first 2 weeks, and then
Probably.
like just dropped the 9 in a row.
Dude.
I feel like I started off.
I'm not gonna have the
0-2
type
or
of season
0-3.
that I had last year. I know that. I
You had a
know
rough-
that.
you
With
had-
attitude
you
like
were
that?
rough.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I'm not.
I literally
No
looked at
way.
your team every single week, and I was like, "How is this kid losing?"
'Cause I would
Dude,
lose
he
by
was the
like
most unlucky.
I had the most
But on-
points
hey.
scored against me.
No, I did.
Oh, that's
If, you,
right.
if you go look at that,
That's right.
137.
You
That's
beat
right.
you beat me in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
But we had a good matchup.
I didn't just beat you, dude. No, we had a good matchup until
The
Travis
last-
Kelce and Patrick Mahomes
Mahomes,
played
yeah,
against
when
the fucking
when
Chargers.
the Chargers couldn't tackle Travis Kelce,
Yeah.
dude walked down the
Well,
field.
dude, they both suck. I remember I was texting you. I was like, "You're gonna beat me? Like, fuck you. You're so lucky. Like that these dudes are having a bad week." And then in the second half, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes turned up. They sent the game to overtime, and then Travis Kelce caught like a 40-yard
walked
touchdown.
to the end zone from
Yeah.
the other his
In
side of the
overtime,
field.
He scored 44
Dude,
points.
he literally went like this to someone, and the guy just like did a split.
Yeah.
So crazy.
I hate like watching
We're not
highlights of
losing
like
the
dope
playoffs
stuff
too
and getting
last
mad
year.
about it because like it
That's a good
relates
question.
to a fantasy
Was it
Hold the
Sean?
mic
memory.
closer to your face when you're talking.
Sorry. So
Sorry.
want me to say that again?
Yeah, start over.
So I hate like watching highlights of like stuff and then it like relating it back to
Just
a
a
bad
Hey,
little
like the
memory.
Jamal Charles touchdown.
Ugh.
Yes, the Jamal Charles touchdown.
Like I just like sports are so fun, but then when like you're just relating it back to like a bad memory that something happened to you. Like
Oh,
every
yeah.
time I see
Like when your team loses the fucking Super Bowl.
after going 18
Fucking
Yeah,
New York
yeah,
Giants. You guys
yeah.
hate them fucking Giants. Yeah.
what's his name? Tyrese.
David Tyree.
David Tyree, that's what.
Tyree.
And then
How
Plexico
much
Burris over Ellis Hobb in the end zone with like,
Or Asante Samuel going.
yep.
Hey, just
Wes
think about the
Welker
good
dropping
times,
the
though,
ball.
man. Come on.
You know
2011.
somebody dropped a whole dump truck of buck.
Edelman.
Dude,
Yeah.
That was
Edelman's catch
fire.
against the Falcons, that was crazy.
Uh-oh.
That was one of the craziest.
Who it be? Who it be?
You know what's great though?
Edelman's catch probably. I don't know.
I gotta go get him.
Butler or Edelman's catch. What do you guys picking?
What was it?
Edelman's catch or Butler's?
Edelman's
Play.
catch
But-
or
Butler's play.
Butler's? I remember
Interception?
I vividly dropped to my knees. Yo,
Oh, bro, I started crying.
go put those
these dogs
fucking
jump
dogs
so high.
inside.
What's up, man?
Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is the proclaimed king of Chatham Village.
Let everyone know what just happened.
The man that we're podcasting in, the household we're podcasting in right now, the owner just walked in.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say
get
those
some-
sunglasses are.
he's been
oh,
just-
and he got him tied in the back so they don't
He's
fall
been
off his
just
head.
slinging soup all day.
Or like
I'm
her
on
knee,
set,
her knee.
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey, this guy might be stinky.
What's up, brother? 7 hours. Good to see you, my boy.
Say hi to the pod, man.
Hi, sir.
What's up? Give him the mic.
Yeah, watch out, watch out.
Come back. Welcome to Japan.
I'll give you a hug when I'm not in the middle of these two.
We'll talk about it later, but it's because the man's working. It's the man's working.
Huh? No, it's early, man. Yeah.
Guy's such a workaholic over here. He doesn't even know what time it is. Jeff, get a shower beer.
Yes.
Nice.
His porch rocker's in there if you want to start a little summer, a non-generic beer that
Yeah,
rocks on the porch.
Hey, you don't have the football, so shut the fuck up.
Hey, bitch. Shut up. Go back in your closet.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
So what?
yeah.
All right, let's go over. What's one guy that everyone is that? All right, so let's put it this way.
Like you wouldn't take?
Not someone that's not someone late in the draft that like is at the end of the draft that you're not gonna take. What's someone that is a premier player that you're not touching whatsoever? This
Calvin Ridley.
year? Well, he's not available.
You could actually still probably draft him.
No, I
Yeah,
don't-
definitely.
yeah, he probably is draftable for like dynasty leagues and
Yeah.
shit.
Antonio Brown. You think he's
Maybe
gonna get
he's
picked up again
draftable.
this year?
Possibly, but he's not a good fantasy pick because most teams that will pick him up and consider him will be like when they're trying to make a playoff run.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing-
He's done. He's a rapper now.
Bro,
Yeah.
him rapping Kanye West songs.
That dude really like imagine.
Dude,
how
first ballot Hall of Famer if he just stays, if
Yeah.
he plays regular
Vontaze
season.
Burfict
Yeah.
didn't hit him that hard.
You think
Yeah.
I think he's a little
he's
crazy
still
for
gonna
that.
be a Hall of Famer?
Let me get.
He
the
might
point.
be borderline Hall
No,
of
actually, yeah. Let's go around. All right. Let's play past the mic. Do you want to start this off
With what?
with who you're absolutely not touching this year? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in the position to do it, but I honestly, if I was in the position to do it, I wouldn't take Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
It's just so tough to know if he's gonna be healthy or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, and is he still dating Olivia Copo?
I don't know.
I mean, if he is, then I'm definitely taking him. Like,
Yeah, he's probably late on his
Yeah,
feet.
honestly, bro, Danny Amendola, he went off when he was dating her. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
You never know what's going on over there.
facts. Man, what if he
All right, who's next?
pulls a hammy doing that?
Derek? Who wants next?
I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is a guy I've stayed away from
Really?
this year. Yeah, I've said it in the past. Foot surgery. They brought him back for a playoff game.
Past that age threshold.
Past that age threshold.
For time
The
to
last
get
2 years, he's had over 300 carries.
I want to say something on that too. On Derek.
And I don't know about the Titans this year.
Yeah, to be honest, I think the Titans, as run heavy as they are, I don't think their defense is good enough to keep them like ahead in games where they're gonna have a lot of
Catching up to do.
catching up. Like,
Yeah.
Game passing, passing the ball, game scripts. This
Yeah.
year.
Yeah. Which that worries me because they just have Robert Woods.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, they got Treylon Burks, who's the people have been on and off about him.
are you a big Tannehill guy though? That's the
Not
what
at
it comes.
all.
So then.
I've had him on fantasy.
Yeah, there you
in the
go.
past.
He can put up numbers.
Yeah, he can put up numbers, but he's not
He's
like
not reliable.
No,
yeah,
no,
he's
no,
not
no.
like a weak.
How do you guys feel about
type.
Cardell Patterson this year? Like he was a beast last year.
Yeah,
He got hurt a little bit in the middle of the season.
he
He's
could
still
be a
coming back.
flash.
So my thing with him is like, I think there's a good chance that the Falcons are just like, they have like 1 or 2 wins only, and they're like they start focusing on the future and start giving the ball to that rookie running back Algier.
Oh
And, like,
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to get him like, NFL adjusted for
Yeah.
the future.
Oh yeah.
Ethan, you want to go on your do not draft list?
Yeah.
Pass that.
I still gotta think.
I feel like I
Brother.
talked about Saquon earlier, but I don't know if I would want to go. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean the Giants suck.
Yeah.
With a lot of like especially receivers, then I'm like, I don't know if I want them or not. Like, I think about, okay, who's throwing him the ball? But
Yeah.
like, Saquon's a different story.
Danny fucking Jones, bro.
But yeah, the Giants fucking suck.
Little
Danny
screen
fucking
pass.
Jones. Yeah, that's all you got to
The
do.
Giants
bro.
fucking suck.
Think about James
Jonathan,
White.
you wanna
James
go
White
on
used to
this?
Average 20 points a game. Off
All right,
screens.
who do you think? Who are you thinking?
Can I? Oh, sorry.
Are you still going on that?
I was
Yeah.
gonna. No. I'll say it after you go.
Okay, yeah.
Only person saying
Who's
that.
your do not draft?
I can tell you I'm not
Yeah.
touching. No
I'm sweating
touch
just
Tua.
sitting here.
Tua?
I'm not going for him.
Yo, my cousin's gonna love to hear that one.
Yeah, no.
What?
I'm not
He said
going for
Tua.
Tua. No.
Bro, people
Tua
are,
Tagovailoa.
people are like, how do you think the share is gonna be between Waddle and Tua? I mean, between Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
Well, right now Waddle has been not practicing and shit because of an injury that's undisclosed. Yeah, but an undisclosed injury, so I'm not. I have him on. I drafted him in one of my 12-man leagues last week,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know if I'll draft him today. If he's like falls to like the fucking like 5th or 6th round, that's what happened in my other league.
I would say even third, honestly, because when he comes back healthy, he's a catch and run.
I'm not talking about Tyreek. I'm talking about Waddle.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
catch and run, bro. He gets to.
Well, he's a route boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I got Justin on that team. I got Justin Jefferson and Jalen Waddle. Like I got route boys. Let me think of my do not draft this year that goes pretty high. I'm gonna say George Kittle. Because I think with that 49ers offense, it's like they have so many weapons, and it's like with all them, even Debo. I mean, I'll put Debo on my list too because it's like with all those weapons and like a quarterback that you haven't seen too much of, that people are high on him, but it's like at this point drafting, it's like a guess on who's gonna shine on that offense.
Did they keep that kid that like sparked in the preseason that was like either undrafted or he was like really late round receiver? He caught a touchdown from. I think that's who it was.
Was it like a second or third team guy?
Possibly, but he caught a touchdown from Trey Lance. 'Cause
He did.
I think so, yeah.
They might have. I mean,
Wasn't
Brandon,
completely
like
Trey
same thing
Lance,
with like Brandon Ayuk.
Franchise quarterback.
Star.
Not bad.
I just hate his name.
Can I say my sleeper? Oh
Yeah.
wait, should I say it though? I don't want to
Yeah,
give you
go
guys
ahead.
any hints.
I'm not saying my sleeper.
What are we?
Damn,
what
we
are
know your
saying?
sleeper's Mark Andrews. Holy shit, this dude loves
What are we
Mark
saying?
Andrews.
What are we saying? Are we? Are we gonna say it or?
Do you want to say your sleeper? We can go
Follow
around
your
for
heart, brother.
sleepers.
I think you already know. I already drafted him. in
Travis
my last-
Etienne.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
knew it.
I think
knew
he's
it.
nasty, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Well, I even told you, like when you texted me about it, I said I feel like you could have even gotten him around later.
Yeah, I know. I did.
But he's
I did
definitely
scoop
like
him up.
he's got
Scooped
like
him up like a
this
ground
dude's
ball,
got like
you know?
Aaron Jones type potential, though. Like he's gonna be, and Trevor Lawrence is comfortable with him from college and shit. Like he's gonna be a stud, bro.
Now they have actually a reliable or somewhat reliable guy in Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk.
Mm.
The new coaching staff. It's not like a fucking what's
I shouldn't
going
even
on
have
in
said
this,
that. You guys
in
are
this
gonna.
org.
You guys are gonna scoop
No,
him
I would
up.
only take Travis Etienne if he's in like the 5th round, and I want another running back at that point.
You brought
Depends on draft flow.
up, Aaron Jones. How do you feel about that? That's gonna be like
Aaron
kind
Jones.
of
I think
a
he's
committee
gonna be
almost.
nasty either way.
Yeah, but they're gonna lean on
But-
Dylan too.
Yeah, but you know what it's gonna
True.
be is Aaron Jones is gonna be that much better of a PPR running back, because he's gonna be doing all the pass catching work in that backfield.
I mean, they have nobody on that team to throw the ball to.
Yeah, nah, but
They have Adam
my,
Lazard, right?
but
That's
my
the
thing
only-
with
that's
that
their
too
best-
is
that's
like
their one
like
receiver,
I don't
yeah.
I'm probably gonna draft one of those rookie receivers, either Watson or Dobbs, because
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers makes receivers good.
It's true.
Yeah, but he can like.
I mean, they say a lot like rookie wide receivers in Aaron Rodgers' system is not that good, but he doesn't have anybody else to depend on really.
think about Valdez Scantling his first year.
Yeah. I mean, even Devontae Adams didn't have a good first season with Aaron Rodgers. But this year is like, I think this year is an outlier because, and they even said, like, we're not bringing in a veteran because we trust in these guys. So
Where's Devontae Adams
it might take
going?
a couple weeks. Devontae Adams he'll take him in the second round if he's there for him. I know for a fact that he's going to take him.
I mean, I've always liked Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, yeah.
I love
Dude,
his
that
arm.
was like one of my sleeper quarterbacks this year.
Always gotten, like,
He's going to sling it this year.
shit on and every shit
I
on
lo-
him. I think
He's
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
Yeah.
He's great.
They
not
should have
like
won.
him.
Dude,
Blow your pants
they
off,
should have
but-
stopped the Bengals from going to the Super Bowl, but they had a bullshit.
Yeah, that was a call, right?
It was either no. I think the refs blew the whistle on a Bengals touchdown,
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
they still gave them the touchdown, and that completely changed the game, changed the momentum, all that. So
That was that day that was like freezing up in Buffalo, bro. And Sarah and I were contemplating going to the game. At 50-yard line,
dude,
3 or 4
Buffalo's
rows
crazy.
back, was like $30 for a playoff game.
yeah,
But it was so cold up in Buffalo. I mean, I'm literally an hour drive from Buffalo. And it
I
was
went to the
literally so cold.
Pats Bills game at Gillette, and it was
crazy.
freezing.
I went to the
dude.
one in the windstorm up in
imagine
Buffalo,
playing-
bro.
I
imagine
went with my
playing
buddy
that
Darren.
weather.
Shout out Darren.
But AJ Hawk said that if there's no wind, you don't really feel the cold as much.
Where?
Any cold stadium, as long as there's no like if there's
Wind
not
going
a bad
through?
wind chill.
Yeah, that's always the problem. Is the wind chill.
Have you been to a lot of
these
Pats
dudes are
games?
fucking
The
mad.
last one I went to was in 04. Week 1. Or week.
I've been
it
to
was
one
week
football
17,
game in my life.
04. They played the 49ers.
I went
Wow.
to a Ravens
Solid game or what?
Dolphins
Solid
game in
game.
Miami.
They fucked them up.
Nice.
They
No,
fucked
I
I was
want-
fucking hammered.
Oh, that's right.
Really?
You texted me. It was last year.
Oh yeah.
No, it was a couple of years ago.
remember
It
that.
was the season opener. The Ravens beat them by like 50. Yo.
Yeah, I
That's
was in-
right.
I was
the
in-
Ravens were destroying
Lamar
them.
Jackson
I was in
went
New York though,
all
right?
fantasy.
Yeah,
And Marquise Brown.
Brown had like 40
Yeah.
fantasy
Yeah,
points.
he had like 3 touchdowns
Yeah,
or something.
It was crazy. It was dope to
He
watch.
was going deep.
There
Yeah.
there was a Ravens fan behind me. I was talking shit to him because like Steelers fan, obviously. But I mean, he was cool.
Oh, yeah.
I would just like to say that Bills fans, they suck.
Why?
Just because
Because
their
they
their
jump
whole
through tables?
no, they're just like they're actually they don't
hardcore,
suck, bro. They're so passionate about a team that hasn't won shit, and I gotta give it to them. Like they're just
scary, though.
I gotta give them props.
They got
But
nothing
tailgating
else.
with them,
Shout out-
tailgating with
dude,
them
they got
is
a really
awesome.
bright future, that team.
I
Especially
actually-
Josh Allen, he's
bro.
so young and he's like, he's nasty.
I hate the Bills,
They went to
but I
four
like
straight.
the Bills.
They went to
fans.
4 straight Super Bowls, and yeah. But I can tell you, tailgating with those
scary
people,
now,
they know
though.
how to party. They are a good time. Oh my god.
Honestly, they jump through fucking tables, bro.
Well,
and
no,
break
no,
their
no, bro.
ribs.
Every single person around is like, we don't actually do that here. That's only like a select few people that do that just for the camera.
Oh, for real?
But everybody else, bro, it's just like a good time. Like
No, that's
everybody's
That's
drinking.
the fucking betas that say
I had
that.
these two huge like
No wonder you
dudes
were
with like
fucking
big
drinking with
beers
them.
and stuff. We played that game where you like flip the hammer and like hit the thing, and they all trying to get me. I'm sticking up a little bit, and they all couldn't get me. And the kid that invited me over finally whacks it, and he's like, "You gotta chug the rest of your beer." I was like, "I only got this much." He goes, "All right, I'll get you one." He brings me over a Budweiser. I'm like, "We're shotgunning,
Yo,
bro."
whoa. We're
Oh,
bleeping that.
sorry,
Whoa.
sorry.
We're bleeping that.
A non-generic
American.
Homemade beer.
homemade Hefeweizen. No, I was kidding.
CBD infused.
And we shotgunned it, and I beat him, and he was like, "That's it, bro." Like, he's like, "You're cool with us." So they're cool
Damn,
people.
we
They know
all
how to party.
We all shotgun a beer after this recording?
Yeah, we all got bottles in there. Let's shotgun one of the
I
bottles.
got Bud Light Platinum. Bleep.
Blood
Bleep that. But I got
blight, silver,
Yeah.
copper.
I got generic platinum.
What's a metal? I don't know. I don't know metals.
You got the draft board?
No, we don't have just because like we don't have everybody here. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If we could have gotten like the full
Yeah.
squad here, we definitely would have done like a live in person
Yeah.
draft.
Bull, bro. I was promised like extravagant. Like, where's the fireworks?
So what are we doing? It just like
you're
online, like
lucky.
near each
Yeah,
other?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We might have
okay.
to go inside.
It-
because
it's actually
the
very
Wi-Fi
lucky
is
this timed
sometimes
up.
wonky out here.
Oh, that's gonna be kind of dope. Like
Yeah.
seeing everyone's reaction.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, we're
That's
gonna
gonna be
try to
kinda
match it.
fire.
We're even gonna try to like record.
Oh yeah, we
live
should
reaction.
definitely record that.
Oh yeah, like close reaction.
Oh, it's gonna rain later.
We're gonna be going in time, perfect time.
Oh okay, word.
Oh really? Is it supposed to?
Let's hope Sarah doesn't get stuck on the Block Island, guys, because she's my ride home to New York.
Today?
No.
You going back today?
No, Tuesday. But if she gets stuck out there, it's supposed to be pouring all day tomorrow. They're gonna cancel the ferries.
You
all
guys
day.
ever seen the Block Island movie on Netflix?
No.
Is it a scary movie? Dude, you gotta
Yeah.
bring that mic closer
Yeah,
to
it's
your
scary.
face.
Hey, what-
Give me this mic.
Is mine close enough?
I stopped talking.
I feel like I'm
Move
screaming
over.
into
You
it.
didn't have the football?
You see the
Let me go sit next to E.
Why didn't you just sit right there?
Because I'm not in frame right now.
Am I in the frame?
Nah, I'm
videos
just
of the
kidding.
fights of Eric.
Oh yeah.
That was on
Yo, do you want to get in on it?
Yeah, dude.
That's so bad.
The fights and shit?
What fight?
This
Oh,
generic rocking porch.
what about Dante Culpepper? What
good, baby.
round you think he's going this
Yo,
year?
I had him. No lie, I had him on a fantasy team when like I first started.
Dude,
My first ever fantasy team, I had Brian Westbrook,
Yeah.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
You used to do this other app too, remember?
You good?
I always did Yahoo.
Yes, I will take one. Actually, no, I'll take one of these.
Yo, I'll take one of
Hey, high times?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
low mornings.
Low mornings?
Low mornings.
I like that breeze.
Yeah, it feels nice, right? I hope it doesn't fuck up the mic too much.
Great song.
Yo, Dan, while you're up, go look at that shit. Yeah.
Just remember, we already did like 50 before, so let's not care.
Yeah, I mean we can start wrapping up now if you guys.
Yeah, because I gotta pick up.
Does anybody have anything else to say?
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
the
I'm good.
start.
You got something
we're
to say?
wrapping it up right
No,
now?
I don't have anything.
Soon.
Dan, you got
We
anything
already
else
did,
to say
like,
before we wrap it up?
Yeah. Well, let me here.
Whoa,
Come
we've
sit.
already been on for 50?
Nah, we've been 27.
We've been live
Nice.
for about we've been recording it for about.
Let's go
20,
by quick.
25 minutes, yeah.
Dude, are we allowed to like make out on camera or?
Let me get in
Yeah, if
between.
you want.
Let's get the real easy.
Let's get the Three Musketeers back in this. Hey, what's up?
I just want to let you guys
Last
know.
words. Everybody gets a mic. Start with him.
Yeah,
Last
give
words.
it a,
Get on cam.
I don't have anything to
Get on cam. Just say bye.
I would like to.
That's my mood.
I would like to say bye first.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
go.
You want to start over here?
The
or-
youngest
Yeah,
member
I'm-
of the Chatham Village.
I would just like to
Oh,
say.
This guy's locked. Did you just hear my voice?
Hey, nice non-generic rocking porch.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Keep the label off
Yeah,
camera.
they don't sponsor us.
They don't sponsor us.
They don't sponsor us.
I like the hat though, man.
Dude, I'm loving
You want to
it.
come? You want to come get some words in before we're about to sign off?
He can be last one. Last one.
Yeah.
All right, I go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
All right, I would just like to say I'm happy to be back. You know, last year I couldn't get the day off. This year I'm coming for everybody's ass.
Let's go.
Yo, don't say that. There's a lot of people in the TikTok comments that think that we're
Yeah.
like each other.
Why would they think that?
Jonathan, you go, my boy.
All right.
Yeah.
So
No, you-
second
We gotta
season
go
in the
last.
league.
We gotta
whoa,
sign this thing
let
off.
the guy
Sorry.
talk.
Second season in the league. Looking forward to hopefully another great season.
There we go.
Off the bottom of the leaderboard somewhere, but
Yeah, you need to get yourself off it. Yeah.
hopefully a better draft this year, and look forward to playing with you guys.
Fuck yeah,
Go,
man.
boy.
Nice.
Give me that.
Dan, go ahead.
I'd just like to say that living in New York's been tough. This league has kept me. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just fun to be in this league. It's actually competitive. A lot of fantasy football leagues you get into are like honestly ass.
Tell them what this league is. It's a what to be part of.
It's
Starts with a P. What did we tell you when you got suspended?
It's a pleasure.
It's a privilege.
It's a. I'm also like to say I'd like to publicly say no. I want to publicly say I'm proud of you for going back to school, bud.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a lot of
Generic bear toast to Blake going back to
and,
school.
And hey, I never stopped school and like didn't finish. I got my bachelor's and now I'm back for a master's. Just FYI.
Well,
What'd you say?
should we
I'm
let
gonna
the
sign
king
off
go?
by
Yeah,
saying
you
let
wanna
Blake
sign
go
off?
back in his closet.
But obviously we're gonna be signing up. No, I mean
signing
no.
off. We've already been live for over 20 minutes. 25 minutes.
That's true.
Yeah, we're gonna
Actually,
cut
yeah.
after you
So
guys.
we'll go
Did you
first.
change?
No, we'll go first.
Nice.
We'll go
Yeah,
first. We'll go
I see.
first, then let Papa Bear do it.
let him be like the
Yeah.
bye bye.
I mean,
Have
go-
a nice
go
time.
ahead.
No.
No. So we'll. Here's the thing. This is what we'll do. No. This is what we'll
we might
do.
have to cut his
Hold
part
on,
out.
hold on.
I got a
No.
feeling we're gonna be
Ready?
cutting his part out.
This is how we're gonna end it. We'll close it out. We're all gonna get up. Jeff has a solo shot and ends it. That's how it's going.
Thanks
That's
everybody
how
for
it's
And then we're
tuning in.
Facebook living in our car driving 100 miles an hour down Route 10.
What? I think I might just
What the fuck?
jump off the roof after that comment.
kid did that?
Yeah.
Drove into a dump
Facebook
truck and he
Live,
survived, bro?
No, he didn't drive into a dump truck. He hit like the median. Or no, that was a different person.
He hit a
Never mind.
dump truck because I was on the way to Rick, bro.
Did you feel that momentum just?
It derails fast.
Yeah, that's Dan, bro.
All right.
That's what
All
Dan
right.
does.
Let's
Too far down, baby.
let's bring it back.
Go ahead, bro.
All right. So it's been what episode will this be?
This
Will
is gonna
it
be episode 6. All of our
Six?
other episodes have hit
Six?
100 views.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be episode 6, live on location.
Promise you I
Hope you
remember.
guys enjoyed this one. Oops. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Wrap it up, my boy.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
I just
pass
want to
it-
say.
yeah, you pass it
so
to
I
this
wanna
guy.
say. I mean, I'm glad that
We're getting 8
Hell
out of the
yeah.
10 guys in the league here. That shows some camaraderie. It's nice to be back here, enjoying some drinks. We're going to be playing cornhole, playing can jam, all that. It's going to be a really fun day. I'm glad that you're here all the way from New York, man. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here for the draft. And
Oh, yeah.
as always, if you've made it this far, you're a day one viewer, and we love you so much. We'll take care of you one day.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Jeff.
Public speaking.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey.
No, I started too much for public speaking.
Hey, my boy. Jeff, end this.
Yeah, go ahead. End this thing for us, man.
Jefe? King of Chatham Village, get in here, my boy. I'll pass the mic. This guy didn't even pass the mic to you. What a scumbag.
That mic's better.
Here's a football to have.
The one that you have.
Close it out.
Cool with the football in your hand.
And then, yo.
I don't need a football.
We're
Cool,
gonna
but-
be sitting together.
I'm very tired. I work too much. But I am the king of Chatham Village. And there's a reason why I'm the king of Chatham Village. It's not about fantasy football, okay? It's fun, it's a good time, but we play for fun and
Hey, we play for money.
like my man said, we play for camaraderie, it's a fun time, it's a good time, but the reason my name is the king of Chatham Village is I am the king of Chatham Village. Any one of these, I won't call them boys anymore because they're young men, can tell you that I have more wins in this neighborhood combined of sports than probably any man out there, okay? And I continue to reign now in backyard sports. So I'm still the king of Chatham Village. I might not have won fantasy last year. I had a good team. I ran into a little bit of bad luck. And I'm coming for you guys this year. Be ready. Be sharp. I'm not going to be able to put as much time in as I did last year because I'm a busy person. But I will still bring my A game to everyone else's B minus game. I'd give some guys a B minus. Actually, some guys, but yeah, I'll sign off. I'll say bye to all the fun people out there in whatever land. But this is the king signing off.